Okay, I'm on. Wait a second. Make sure the meter's bouncing. Okay, everything's cool. I got a problem. I just uploaded something, but it hasn't showed up again as usual, which is no surprise. This happens all the time. Gosh. A second. I'm going to go to the ad again, see if it showed up. 3rd April. This is 4th April. What's 3rd April? Let me see what this is first. Okay, I think that's it. It did show up. It did show up good. That's a rather weird way of doing all that, though. Okay. Now that's on. Now that's running. I know everything is cool. Here's the deal. You know, this will probably be a 2-hour run tonight. I usually put on the radio shows from, well, way back before I was even around. Probably well before a lot of the people who are on here now were born. Except for maybe a few. But, you know, this evening, early morning, in other parts of the world, like it's 1:30 in the Greenwich time zone, and actually in England we like 2:30 now. And I don't know why this is not showing up. Here we go. But on this particular show, there's going to be news first. I don't have time to isolate the particular thing I want to play, but you know what's cool about this is you know, a lot of folks weren't around. What's what I'm looking for? Or they weren't old enough in the, let's say, the 1980s or 1990s to fully understand something like Radio Sweden, for instance. And you can hear them now. They're on weekdays. They got, probably for budgetary reasons, they got rid of the Saturday and Sunday programs, but they're still doing the same programming like they did back in those days in the 1980s on shortwave. Now let's start with news and whatever, and you'll hear a few other things, but the main focus of what will take up a large part of this programming is what happened in the anniversary on Sunday of what happened 40 years ago, April 6, 1974, and Sweden for the worst time. Hey, that's a good one. I like that. The worst time. For the first time, won the Eurovision Song Contest. I got the two sort of mixed up, but what happened in that case was, probably for the first time, somebody who won that contest actually. A group that participated, or a singer in that contest, actually made it big worldwide, all the way in fact to the United States. ABBA had secured a contract, even in the United States, or actually Atlantic Records in this case, and they were all Atlantic Records in the United States, pretty much, you know, all the way to the end in 1983 of the group. So, and, you know, this will sort of broaden everybody's perspective. Maybe they've never listened to the state broadcasting outlet of Sweden. And they actually do a really good job of presenting their programming. They're one of the better public broadcasters that I've heard. So, here's a relay, I guess you say, through our show. But the main concentration on the program, of course, is... Can you believe it's been 40 years since ABBA won the Eurovision Song Contest? In fact, their career started because of that. And, well, here we go. And after this, we'll go back to the normal programming. And I'll be uploading the other shows that I normally play as we go along. So, here we go.
Hello and welcome to this Thursday edition of Radio Sweden, broadcasting live from Stockholm. I'm Natalie Rothschild. Coming up in the next half hour, neo-Nazis have been targeting Swedish schools. Minorities have had enough.
I hope this will be a huge manifestation against all kinds of racism.
Safeguarding Sweden's nuclear reactors is necessary but pricey. We hear from the Swedish Radiation Safety Authority. And we meet the first woman ever to compete in the World Rallycross Championships.
The thing is that they have a lot of competitors aside you. You have to stay focused and be very tough. The last one that breaks in the first corner often wins, so you have to be very rough.
All that and more on the way after this roundup of today's news.
Here with the news, I'm Jonathan Ewing. The government has issued tougher requirements to tighten recruitment and improve the training of legal guardians who care for the elderly and disabled in Sweden. The new requirements come after journalists at Swedish television did background checks of 2,000.
You know what, I'm noticing a problem here. Darn it. Hold on a second. I gotta do another upload here. Hold on. Something is wrong. I don't like when people mismark stuff. This is the broadcast for the 3rd. That's not it. It's today's broadcast. What's wrong with these people? They don't know how to work their stuff. Must be somebody's cross-eyed, I guess. Or can't tell the difference between a 3 and a bloody 4. Let me do this again. Now, where is that at? 404. Now, where's the other one here? Okay, hold on. 507. Okay. You know what I'll do in that case? While I'm at it, I have to pick something else while this is uploading. It says it's ready. What is this? I mean, how do you get instant availability like that? I don't understand. I'm like Lloyd Davies, I just don't understand. Hold on. I'm severely disappointed. Well, not severely, but I'm kind of pissed off. Well, let's try this again. Maybe, just maybe. Now, wait a minute. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'll play this later. What I will do for the moment, go back a few here. Go back a few pages. Boy, I got a bunch of files I got to clear out of this. Blundar. No. 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 There's also files on here that should not be on here. Hold on. I might just cancel this whole broadcast for tonight. I can't get anything to work. I can't get a bloody thing to work. Download. Right. Cancel. And on top of it, my pen is bloody falling asleep. top of it. Save link as. Save. Okay. I've got real problems here. This is not working for some stupid reason. No. 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 Okay, wait a minute here. 040403. See, this is a bloody mess here. This is really a bloody mess. Hold on. Now, folks, I'm about ready to put the ICSA on this thing here. Yeah, I'm going to put an endless stream of Gene Shepherd on just... Hold on. Here's what I'll do. No. Oh, I have this file here. Well, folks, I'm trying to present something, but I can't. I don't think I played this one. Okay, I'm going to upload something here. And while I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing, I'm going to play this. Soundtrack. Go up here. Pull this episode out. Where is that at? 4. Okay. When all else fails, Gene Shepherd's always a good bet. And when I'm going to present, it's currently loading up. And every so often, I don't know how often they do it. I think years ago they had World's Fairs or whatever. I think they still might have one. They'll be coming to New York, I think somewhere around the 2025 or something like that. Next time something like that will be in New York. And I'm sort of trying to hold everything up and going here while it's uploaded, but not into their system. And it's going to take a while for a lot of this stuff to process. And I got some really screwed. I want to present this thing, to give you all a chance to hear, see whether people might be interested to hear that special. But for some reason, everything's all, they put the wrong stuff up. And the media is ready, it says. So here's the World's Fair excerpt. I'll pull that up to play. I'll mix this. Get rid of that. And boom, it's not there. What do you mean it's ready? Here we go. Add it. Here we go, about ready. And then here I went wasting I don't know how many minutes on somebody who screwed me. But anyway, here we go. Enjoy hearing about the World's Fair of 1964. And that's why that big globe is near Shea Stadium now, is because of that World's Fair. Here we go.
What a Nigerian native would think going through this jungle section here of Walt Disneyana.